not even there for like 30 seconds. Hey, I'll be getting paid soon, so I don't know if I'll, but I'm either gonna buy Crash Bandicoot. Oh.
Yep, it's up.
Okay. Alright, people. About maybe 5 minutes of muted conversation at the end of the last one, so we're gonna do this again. We'll duplication glitches that involve the trader. I'm gonna show you an agility farming strategy. I think this one's better than the other ones I've seen posted, because the other ones normally do about 20 points per slide, or say, you know, for a little bit of strategy for your duplications to help build numbers instead of just copy numbers, and to go ahead and build your money up. But let's get into it. Okay, as you've seen right there, this is where you're at on the map. This is the following. And this part I've seen, while I started just doing it, it seemed better than the people doing the 20. It is like in a tunnel in the main slums. This one's a little bit better. So what you do is you come out here by where your car is, and you would get up here on this brick. And what you do, same way as the tunnel, you would just keep sliding into this post. Every slide, you get 30 points. At nighttime, you would get 60. Which I think would be better than any other method that I've seen so far. I don't parkour things, so I don't know if parkour fever or whatever would bring your agility up quicker. But that's that. And now let's go over to the trade guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, just join up on me, Duplications. Okay, there is trading glitches. I'm sure if anybody's familiar with Dying Light and has seen a lot of videos, that anybody's familiar with these glitches. But okay, this is what you will do for a trade glitch. And the trade guy glitch is pretty much made for duplicating a number down onto another product that you don't have a lot of. So say if you can do it with weapons, anything. You must have a valuable of some sort. Just one will do, just as long as you have something under this valuable section, so it will have a square option there in your sell menu. That is required to do this glitch. But okay, you see I only have one bow. You know, if I was freaking bored, I don't know why I would want a bunch of bows other than to give them to people. But I can make bows. Right there, what I did is you hit X and square on a product, and then just a tiny little bit after you hit X and square, you're going to want to hit your touchpad. Okay, now I'm going to put my controller kind of close to my microphone, because you know I don't have a camera, I can't show nobody what's going on with my controller. But as you're going to hear, the first click is me hitting X and square, and the second click is going to be me hitting the touchpad. Doing this just for sole timing purposes, so you get a rough idea on how much you have to pause between hitting it. But here you go. About right there. I didn't do it, but that's right about where it's at. That time it did do it, and it's the click. I can sit there and do that, you know, let you guys know over and over again about the speed. But it's roughly right around there. It's kind of like a finger roll speed. But what you're doing there is you're picking up, as I would say, the number that is attached to that product. I have 25. As you can see, it's talking about selling pouches, and I can scroll the background. What you're going to do, while you can scroll the background, you will go to something, say, my bow. And you hit triangle to sell all, or you can scroll the quantity, and it is going to sell your bows. Now granted, you will lose the one that you do have, because you are selling things. But I'm going to hit triangle to sell all, and it is going to sell me 25 bows to him. And as you can watch my money will go up too, so you can kind of cover when you buy back. But watch. There. Now I sold 25 bows to him when I only had them back. And that's how you pretty much dupe your numbers down. Do I have Duplications muted? Hold on one second. No. Duplications left. I thought Duplications was in the party, but I think he left the party. Oh, he's in Overwatch. You dirty. Okay, anyways, it's gonna take him longer to download while he's playing that. Let's get him back into this. Okay. Duasian and anybody else watching. As you can see, I just gave the trader 25 bows. That's just solely
What?
so. Why'd you leave?
Cause I'm gonna go play a game that you don't like.
I don't care. Just don't have to be talking about shit ton.
Great to meet you.
Play it and still be
You
in
want
the
me to stay
party.
in the party?
I don't care. Nobody in the party. But anyways, that way you know you can ask
Jones
questions.
is here.
Yeah, but he went to go get his car. He won't be back for a while. Anyways, if you want to freaking listen to the freaking tutorial, you can listen to it now. If you got any questions, just ask them while you're watching it or whatever.
You're from the city.
Your
But-
mic is like fucking up. Your mic is so bad.
Is my mic messing up?
It's like breaking out after you say a word, like one word.
Damn. Yeah, my mic likes to mess up. But, okay. Okay, so I got, yeah, I do need to get a mic. That probably will be what I get. A new headset. So you can see I gave the trader 25 bows. That's just so you can solely, if you want to buy them all back, you can, but I just want one back. So that was just an example. Now, the best things to do this with are obviously anything that you use for craftables. Craftables, weapon upgrades. As you can see, I have tons of king mods. That's really the only one I dupe up. Now I'll explain a couple in here on the best things to really get high numbers of, and the rest you really don't need high numbers of. Okay, bolter tissue, electronics, lubricants, power cables, fluorescent shrooms, toxic lichen, and underwater algae. Those are some of the better things to have high amounts of, just for this fact of the requested items that they will buy from you for hell of deals. Like, see my lubricants right now, he'll pay me 601 for one of them. On normally, he'll just want like, I think it's 60 bucks if I was to say buy one from him. Let's see, he probably has some down here. Okay, it's 400 bucks to buy it from, so he's giving me a $200 deal. I could go somewhere, make a bunch of them duplicated for 400 a piece, come back here and gain 200 a piece on each one of them. But it's better to do it in Old Town. Is a good spot I've found so far for the fact that they'll buy bolter tissue. Once you start to get to be able to have them buy bolter tissue, it's when you can start working on getting millions and billions of dollars. What will happen is, see, I could sell right now a bolter tissue for 241, but when they're on a requested item, he will buy them from you for $2,410. So if you duplicate up a lot, you can go sell bulk and you will make a lot of money in return. Obviously you don't dupe it there at that store, because if you were to dupe it, you'd just spend a lot of money duping it and selling it back for the same thing. You make no money. So you go to some place that's not offering the deal on bolter tissue, double your monies down, or double your amounts down, I should say, and then go sell it to the dude that's offering the deal. Make sure you always keep one, never sell all. And the best way to keep one of something is this process. Right now I am going to double up my wires, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you the best way to keep one of something without having to scroll through the whole damn menu. So what you're going to do, come over here, turn around, look down at the floor, and you're going to want to drop one to start with. So I have 1,041 household supplies. I'm going to drop one, and then I'm going to turn over here and I'm going to drop the rest. So I'm going to drop the 1,040 stack, and that'll stay stacked right there when I drop it all. As you can see, 1,040, and there's my one. Now that's the best way to split your amounts up, by keeping one. You always just pick your one back up. If you want to keep one of something, say when you're selling it, the best way is to turn around, drop one, and then go sell. You'd pick up this stack and sell it. But on this part right here, what I'm going to show you is how to double down the numbers quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the big stack lay, and I'm going to pick up the 1. Then I'm going to come back over here to the trade. When I come to the trade, I will go down here to, oh, let's buys. I'll come down here, and let's just add another 1,000 to my number. So here I got 1,051. I'm gonna use that number for the glitch. Scroll down once you get it going, and it was household supplies. See, I have the 1 on me. Now I'm going to sell him that big quantity, and I'm gonna buy it back, all of them. Things go quicker when you buy all or sell all instead of doing like individual numbers, because it has to calculate a lot more instead of just having it already preset, kind of. As you can see, it's taking just a little bit because it's $5 a piece. It'd take a lot longer if it was more expensive. But now I got that, and I'm gonna come back over here and pick up my 1,040. So Duasian, how long did it say you gotta download that? About an hour?
No, 9 hours.
Oh, 9. I was about to say about an hour. That's pretty quick. 9 hours. Yeah, that sounds about looking right. Which one did you get? Did you get the whole following? Duasian.
I got the following.
Oh, my bad. Can't bug you while you're playing Overwatch.
No, I said the following, and then you said the wager, and I said the following.
Yeah, I know, but you're being quiet, so like I couldn't hear it. Alright, so everybody, that was how you do kind of duplications to the trader, and a little bit of having one still in your inventory, and then reduping it again with another, so you could just double your amounts. Now, another way to do it, which is definitely way quicker, there's no wait, would be through a storage glitch. And this strictly involves Ethernet cable. You must have Ethernet cable connection to do this glitch the best.
I'll have to configure it.
Now you might be able to do it with Wi-Fi, I'm not too sure. I haven't tried it, but you'd have to, what you have to do, Duasian, you have to fucking get to where you can disconnect from Wi-Fi and get back to the game as quick as possible. And then once you get in, there's a menu you have to cancel out. But I'm not really sure if you can do it with Wi-Fi. And this glitch is really just for pretty much cheating the level up system, is what I would call it. But what you do is you do it in your storage. Now say you can pretty much do everything in the trader glitch, but you cannot do these awesome little things down here that help you rank up, and they are called disaster relief packages. I only have 10 right now, but at one point I had 99,000 just so I could level up. But what you would do, see, these disaster relief packages, you can take them to a quartermaster. He'll give you XP, obviously. So, but you can't dupe these anywhere other than this right here. So you would come to something with your high amount. See, as like I have 39,000 herb. Now this kind of works the same way as the trade glitch, is that you will have this menu up and you will be able to scroll the background back here with that menu still being up when you've done it correctly. What you do is you go onto your high amount. See, I have 39,000 of, and you want to stay right here as you disconnect your internet. You unplug the Ethernet from the back, and it will pop up a menu saying you have disconnected from PlayStation Network, yada yada yada. Hit X. Okay. You're going to want to practice a couple times counting in seconds how long it takes for that menu to pop up after you've pulled the Ethernet cable. Roughly, it's about 1 second, just a hair bit over. So you get that kind of time down. What you do is you go and have it set up like this. After you've got that figured out, you know, when you're counting it to figure it out, you don't have the menu up. Just sit here like this, unplug. You know, just don't sit there and unplug it, and see how long it takes for the menu to pop up. Get it counted so you've got a really good idea at a count in your head. And what you do is you go over here, have that popped up, and your point is to cancel out that menu the same split second it pops up, so it will not make your store menu drop. Once you've done it correctly, you'll be able to scroll the background while you still have that up, and it works the same as the trade glitch. I would come down here while I'm scrolling in the background. I can't show you right now because I'd be disconnected from the internet trying to make a stream. But you'd come down to your disaster relief, and then you'd hit triangle, and then all of a sudden in your storage you would have 39,000 disaster reliefs. And obviously that's best used for ranking up. Not gonna lie to you, that is how I got ranked up to this. Survivor 25, then once I got my Survivor to 25, I did it again, so I get my Legend to 250. Roughly it takes a 30,000 stack. And you can rank all the way up from Legend 1 to Legend 250. One sale to the Quartermaster. But that's all the glitches, people, that will help you improve your game, improve your slaying, and just straight obliterate through your dying light and have fun with it with no worries. So that's my little tutorial info for today. If you liked it, go ahead and drop a like. People tell me that my mic's messed up and my streams kind of suck sometimes, but if you enjoyed the information, just drop me a like, you know, little thumbs up button there. If you're not subscribed, maybe go ahead and do so if you'd like, and turn on some notifications. I like my notification squad. It's really small right now, but hell, I only got 31 subs. But anybody that did, thank you for watching, and have fun dying of the night.
Yeah, during that whole thing, I think
yeah, it's all good. I just wanted to make it so it was there.